an inner child. That inner child feels great, feels worthy, spontaneous, always want to enjoy. But this inner child would have been wounded based on our upbringing, based on how we were conditioned when we were brought up, typically, based on the environment. So the most common outcome of that not so pleasant condition upbringing, is that a person feeling unloved, unworthy, feeling unworthy. So that inner child is there, but then we have formed a layer on top, and we come to a conclusion that I am unworthy. If you got always conditioned love from the parents, you do this, I give you, or for the people who influence you a lot when you're growing up, then you feel lack of love. If you're never accepted, you're always, whatever you said, you say, you don't know this. If you've always been saying, as a parent, if you say that, the child feels not accepted in the society. If you are snubbed, when you are saying something, if you're snubbed in group, knowingly or unknowingly, a lot of times they don't even know, unconscious parenting. If you're snubbed continuously, then you feel undervalued. You don't feel valued. And if there are a lot of arguments, a lot of discussions, fights, then you feel unprotected. You feel insecure as you're growing up, as you're coming into the society. All of these are what to make you, or make each of us, when we had a not so good, pleasant parenting, then we feel unworthy, and then we start withdrawing ourselves, we start blaming ourselves, we start carrying guilt, we start feeling that we are not good enough, and we withdraw. When a child is constantly being put off, saying that you don't know, or you constantly being undervalued or not accepted, then the child absolutely withdraws, and that carries into our adulthood. So when there is an opportunity, we don't jump in. We feel, anyway, I'm not going to get it, so let me not even bother about it. A lot of times we do not actively take part and seize an opportunity or work on it, is because we feel inside, we feel that we're not valued enough and we're not good enough. And meditation is that fundamental process, is the tool to help us go look into those deeper memories which are causing us to project ourselves in a certain way. We don't even know. For today is the 7th day, this week you would have heard, and we've all been learning, that we are as good as anybody else in this world. And we are much bigger than just that limited being, and we have that infinite potential. So then where is the question that somebody else has got better talent and I don't have? A lot of that comes from this unworthiness, feeling that I'm not good enough, I'm not valued enough. And meditation is helping us look deep into this process. It helps us in two ways. One, as we empty our mind, as we are on this path of understanding ourselves, when we are going into this emptiness, we are downloading information which is required us to clear these blocks one by one. Number two, sometimes these things surface up, those feelings of unworthiness, not loved, not valued, which have been deeply imprinted inside us, will start surfacing up in meditations, where you may start suddenly feeling some kind of emotion. And this is a way. And the third one is, of course, is also there, where we start contemplating. We start looking at deep causes, because we start contemplating. As you are lighting your mind, as becoming empty, then you start getting the power to start contemplating. Look inside for everything. If you are addicted to something, then you say, where is this addiction coming from? You start contemplating about it. Then you'll get into the next deeper and deeper. And so the moment you understand the root cause, and absolutely you know it, then you can rephrase it. So meditation is that tool which is helping us overcome this feeling of unworthiness, and by looking deep into ourselves, feeling of shame or guilt or unworthy, and then it's helping us come out of it, and then start living our potential again. If if I say this mindfulness meditation tool is the one that we can completely become the best of us, come out of that unworthiness, then why would we not go deep into ourselves